Looking at jobs, focusing on the quality of job and not the quantity of the jobs. I don't want any job not to come to Indiana, but I want to focus your tax dollars and mine and our efforts on these jobs that pay higher wages, not on the $8 and $9 an hour jobs. They'll come, but let's focus on the high wage, high growth jobs. We'll look at these metrics and we'll discuss them throughout our administration, and as I said, we'll make changes in them. What we've done in the last 10 years in Indiana, we've combined all of our contracts. So a small business person in Angola that might be able to sell business supplies to the Pokagon State Park and to some other state facilities in northeastern Indiana, right now it's one giant contract for millions of dollars. And for a small business, they don't have the money or they don't have the time to wait on the pay, and it's to their disadvantage. We need to bust these contracts up and make sure that they are going to Hoosier businesses around the state, and we have done it before, we can do it again, and it helps the small local community businesses. And I do know how to work across party lines, because what that meant was I had to have one Republican vote even to adjourn for the day. So I know how to work across party lines, and the whole time I was the Speaker of the House, the Republicans controlled the state Senate. Every piece of legislation that landed on the governor's office, contrary to what you'd hear on the television ads, had Democrat and Republican support. The state was not bankrupt. The state can't be bankrupt. The state can't go in debt. It's against the Constitution. But I can tell you that after I left the legislature, I won a national award by Governing Magazine for Public Elected Official of the Year, that it was a co-award. And I shared it with a guy named Brian Bosma. You may not know who Brian Bosma is, but at the time he was the Republican leader of the House while I was the Speaker. Today he's the Speaker of the House. Brian Bosma and I won an award for bipartisan cooperation. Now, as much as I like to tell people I won a national award for it, it makes me feel bad that we have to award people for doing what Hoosiers expect them to do. But I've made a payroll and created jobs. I'm anxious to serve as governor. I look forward to walking over there and taking questions from the audience. But I would like to encourage everybody, and particularly the young men and women that are here today, to vote. And I'd love for you all to vote for me, but please vote. I don't consider it as much as a right as I do a responsibility. We all have certain things we have to do as citizens. So thank you for the opportunity to be here with you.